Well, I'm at the Mill Creek Trailhead. I don't know if you can see very much right now or not, but it's 4:30 in the morning, and I'm all set to do 15 miles, and it looks like, well, there were some dark clouds overhead. See, I checked the weather before, and they said that there wasn't going to be any rain, but I have my rain poncho just in case. So, and it's pretty bright out here because of that moon. So, I'm going to hit the trail and hopefully complete all 15 miles. There's a possibility I might not be able to because of snow on the trail. So if I can't see the trail, I can't continue on. So that's that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I got cows straight ahead of me on the trail. I can see their eyes glowing in the dark. And yeah, it's not creepy at all. I'll try and get a picture. I think you can see their eyes maybe? I think you're seeing a star in there. But no, you stay there! You stay there! All I see is doggone black shadow in the eyes. Oh, you can kind of see them, I guess. I'll try and take a picture. I think it's about 5:45 right now. I'm hiking without the aid of my flashlight. Because I don't know if you can see how light it is. But it's pretty bright with that moon. So, what time is it anyway? It's almost 6:30. I've been seeing this star, I guess. I haven't seen one so bright. I don't remember seeing this in the sky before. It's super bright. Brighter than any other star. I mean, this is... dawn is breaking. You can see that sucker real clear. I don't know what it is. I mean, I assume it's a star, but I don't recall seeing that one before. Anybody know what that is? Because it's really bright. So it's 6:40, and I think I've gone over 3 miles now. And you can see that I'm going to hike up into snow. I can see snow ahead. It'll still be a little bit, perhaps another couple miles, but I'll definitely be hiking in snow. The question is how deep. It shouldn't be too deep to start with, but once I get into the forest, it'll probably get deeper. But I'm not cold at all. I'm like pretty warm right now, a little sweaty, because I've been pushing hard, and it's good I'm doing this hike. I can tell my legs need it. But it's beautiful up here, very peaceful, and I haven't really taken a break at all since I started, other than to take off a layer. But I'm gonna hit the trail again, make some more miles. All right, so I hit mile 4 at 7:30. It is now 7:50. And I'm hiking along. Snow is definitely getting more and more. You can tell this ground is like super hard because it sounds and feels like you're walking on rock. And the snow is hard too. It is beautiful. I think it's 32 degrees or less. Not because I'm cold, but because the lid of my water bottle that pops up, the cap, it's gotten ice in it. So it's definitely got to be pretty cold. But I don't really feel cold at all. I wouldn't say I'm warm, but I'm not cold. But yeah. son's about to catch up with me. I don't know if that track is from a big dog or what, but that's not the smallest track. I see more over here. You can see the claws. So I imagine it's from a big dog, or I mean, it doesn't really look like a bear track, but it is big, and you can see it goes off this way, off in their side. I mean, that's strange. That's big. I have to take a picture of that, because I mean, maybe somebody had their dog off leash. I don't know, but it goes up there. I can't tell how fresh it is. I don't think it's that fresh. But I saw some smaller tracks back there too that look like a small dog, maybe a coyote. But I don't know. It's weird. But there's some small ones too. I think some are rabbit. I don't know what these other ones are. Probably some sort of cat or small dog. I don't know. Or coyote. But these do kind of look a little bit like bear tracks, but not exactly. So I don't know. I don't know what they are, but there's a lot of them. And I don't see any other human tracks along with them. So that kind of takes away a little bit from the theory that it was just a dog that somebody brought along on the trail. I don't know. See, they go off that way, not up the trail. So that, it's got to be a wild animal, I think. This trail nice and pristine with the snow on it, no tracks. Oh, it is pretty. Oh, now there's tracks. That's nice while it lasted. So, it's 9:10. I think I missed the 5-mile marker. I think I'm working on getting a 6 right now, but the snow coverage is getting more and more, and it's getting harder and harder to see the trail, and it's inhibiting my speed and progress more and more as well. So I think I'm going to turn back at this point, unless I see that marker or something else that tells me exactly how far I've gone. I think I'll probably have gone like 5 1/4, maybe 5.5 miles. Of course, then that'll double once I get back. But yeah, it's just getting hard to see the trail. And it's really rough going. So I've eaten now. Boy, was I starving. And I think I'm gonna head back down. Alright, so just a little while back I passed the 5-mile sign. And indeed I did miss it on the way up. It was covered in snow. But I saw the place that looked like where it normally was, and I looked, and sure enough, there it was. So I'm gonna say I probably went about 5.5 miles along the way. So by the time I get back, I'll have done about 11 miles. It's just the snow was getting thicker. It's getting harder to tell what the trail was or where the trail was. And yeah, it was really slowing my progress. So, but I'm headed out now. Thankfully, those sandwiches finally did the trick and stopping me from being so doggone hungry. I mean, I've eaten 3 pouches of tuna, a couple of Pop-Tarts, 2 sandwiches that was thick with peanut butter and honey. I got 2 more protein bars in my pack, and that's it. But oh, it's nice to be out here. It's really beautiful, and I would be really surprised if I'm not sore tomorrow, because I pushed my legs. I could tell that they were struggling, not just in my calves, but the longer I pushed them, I could feel it in my thighs as well. But it's been a good hike so far. But I might need to wait a little bit longer before I actually try and do the whole trail. And I might need to wait until the snow thaws out a little. But I got another hike this Saturday, so I'm excited for that. It'll be 7.5 difficult miles with a meetup group, but I can do that. It'll be good for me. I can't believe I actually have a Saturday off for once. I didn't request it, it just happened. So, but yeah, it's good to be on the trail again. It's been a little while, and I definitely needed it. Good to take a break from just staying at home. But I'm sure I'm going to be quite tired when I get home. But it's all good. That's what hiking and backpacking is all about. Well, not the tiredness, but I mean, that's a part of it. And it's important that you train a bunch before you go do some any serious backpacking. It's better to have the pain and the issues now and to work through them and figure them out and to grow that muscle than to have it happen backpacking where you can't just, you know, hike out that same day necessarily, where you you have to work through it, you know, or if like worst comes to worst, if you qualify for a helicopter or whatever, to you know, get help from another hiker, who can get a ranger and get you out. But yeah, no, it's better to do it now when you're just on a day hike. So yep, it's nice to see snow. I'm hoping to do a snow trip in February. We'll see what happens. But yeah. Okay, so this pool of water here, when I came through, I poked it with, you know, in a bunch of places, and I broke this open and stuff. It's refrozen already. I broke that wide open and it refroze. So clearly it's pretty cold out here. Although I definitely don't feel it because of all the hiking I'm doing. But yeah, I mean, I took my foot and I went, there we go. And I did that, and that's like a refroze. So that's pretty impressive. Not strong enough to walk on, obviously. Watch. Hope you can see this. Huh. Anyway. as it's warming up, you can see the trees dripping as the snow and stuff starts to melt off of them. Morning.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. Beautiful day.
Oh, it sure is. It gets snowy up there, just to let you know. Oh,
I
yeah.
was hoping so.
Yeah.
Nice to see a little snow today.
Oh, yeah. Eventually it covers the entire trail, so.
Oh, okay.
That's one reason I'm turning back. It gets
Probably
hard
where
to
I'll start
see.
falling down.
Yeah, it's getting soggy right now, because when I first came up,
Yeah, nice and solid on the way
oh,
up.
yeah, it was like rock.
Yeah.
But now that the sun's up, it's
I feel it's
thawing
starting to
everything
get
out.
slippery down here, yeah.
Yeah, so just be careful.
Will do. Will do. Have a great day, man.
All right, thanks, you too.
Thank you.
I honestly didn't expect to see anybody on the trail today. I mean, it's Tuesday. It's the middle of the week. It's cold out. But, I don't know. I guess he's another hardcore hiker like me. So I just made it back to mile 3. I'm gonna take a break. Things are definitely getting way warmer and way soggier. I've slipped several times because the ground, which had been hard as rock, turned into slippery mud. And so I'm having to deal with that. But it's nice to be out here. It is now 11:10 and I'm leaving the mile 3 marker and headed back to the car. You know, going through this early this morning when it was dark, it was like going into a horror film and just knowing that there's something lurking out there to grab you off the trail. It was really creepy. Well, I'm almost back to the car. The gate is right over there. And from there, it's just a short walk down. But I'll have gone 11 miles. Had to turn back because of the trail becoming hard to discern because of all the snow. And it's definitely been a great workout. I can tell my legs are most likely, I mean, I'd be surprised if they weren't sore. And I saw a gray fox. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. At least I believe it was a gray fox when I was crossing I think the 2nd stream this morning. He startled me and I startled him. But it's been a beautiful day. It's definitely warmer now. I did have a 2 pieces of ice in my water bottle because of how cold it was here. I didn't put ice in it when I left or anything. And saw 2 people on the trail. Kind of surprised. But yeah, it's been really pretty seeing the greenery and a little bit of flowers and the snow and the different tracks and stuff. Definitely was creepy this morning when I saw those cows, because to me, at least definitely at first, all I could see was the eyes. It looked like the eyes were floating. I could not tell what it was, although I was pretty certain as to what it was, and it was, which is cows. Which is why I carry the airsoft gun that you might have noticed in video or pictures, or, well, I guess pictures will be at the end of this, huh? But, yeah, a buddy of mine who works with cattle told me that, you know, for when they're on the trail or you know, there's a bull issue, which I've had before, or a bull comes after me for no reason other than the fact that I'm there, to shoot them with airsoft, and that'll dissuade them and move them along, and aim for the rump or the shoulders, depending on which way I want to move them. But thankfully I haven't had any issues with bulls for a while. But even just regular cows without horns are still dangerous. People don't seem to realize that, but they got huge bony heads, and they'll use them and their hooves. I mean, if they want to hurt you, they can, and they will. So, but anyway, it's been a good hike. I don't feel like super tired. My feet hurt a little, but other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, it's been a good trip. Pretty scenery. Got to see some wildlife, and maybe when the snow has melted a little bit, I can complete this hike for once. I mean, it's a long hike, but it's kind of hard to complete it when you got all sorts of snow. So I guess that's about it, unless something pops up right here towards the end. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like the video, comment below as to what you liked or anything you have to say. Let me know any video suggestions. If there's a type of video you want me to do, write it down below in the comments. Please subscribe and ring that bell so you'll get the notifications whenever I upload a new video or whenever I go live with a live video. And God bless, be safe, and happy trail. 11 miles, hit the trail at 4:30, got back at 12:56, so not too bad.